Hello everyone, Rambles here, and welcome back to World of Warcraft: The War Within and our Night Elf Warlock leveling campaign. Thank you guys very much for clicking on the video and choosing to join me here today. I really do appreciate it, and I hope everybody is doing well. We are starting off at the Farstrider Lodge here in Loch Modan today. We got a bunch of quests to pick up. Inventory is looking empty. Let's go ahead and grab everything. Hornet hunting. Collect 6 glassy hornet wings. Foxtails by the handful. 7 fluffy foxtails. Seems like they fleshed out the questing a little bit here. 6 stab thistle seeds. And then Daryl the Younger probably has our kill quest, although I doubt they're timed. 10 mudbelly boars. Okay. That is actually quite a bit of questing. There's another one out on the balcony here. Oh, this is Bingles. Okay. So we've moved Bingles. 3 pristine flight feathers from golden eagles. Very different. Alright, we could probably jump down right here. And we can get to it. We have our wild imp out. We don't have our actual imp. Let's go ahead and get our actual imp out. It's kind of surprising that we don't have a quest for the bobcats. We must get a quest eventually, because I'm noticing the bobcats don't have any basic loot. So they probably are for a quest that we'll get at some point. Alright, that's all of the light feathers that we need. Let's think about flying up to the north here. Looks like that's where we're going for the next round of quests. Not really sure why my wild imps started attacking a random critter, but they did. Wish they could have at least attacked a hill fox. That would have been useful. It looks like we might have another quest to pick up over here as well. I don't see anything. It might be Explorer's documents. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. That is it for the seeds. Now we need a couple more foxes. Fast little guys. And they like to run out of range. Alright, what else do we have? Nothing else in this area. Let's head back to the lodge. We'll turn these in and we will see what is next. There we go, kill 8 bobcats. I knew we had to get a quest for them. They didn't drop any loot, and they were right outside the building. Find the rusted Skystrider inside Ironwing cave. I believe that cave is pretty nearby. And we can kill bobcats on the way. So the cave entrance must be maybe over here somewhere? Yeah, it's really hard to say where the cave entrance is at. Oh, you know what? I bet it's around the corner here. That's what it looks like on the mini-map. Here we go. Let's find one more bobcat before we go in, just to finish that one up. And then we also have to remember, after we're done with Farstrider Retreat, we need to come down to these ruins. It looks like there are at least a handful of quests down here at the ruins. And I want to do everything we can here. Alright, now can we get out of the cave before we have a bunch of respawns? Speak to Ando Blastenheimer on the east side of Loch Modan. Ando Blastenheimer. Okay. What are we still working on for Daryl? The boars. Oh, yeah. Okay, so the boars are much farther to the north. Let's head out and we'll do that stuff first. We have the breadcrumb to go up and talk to Bingle's relative. What about inventory? Inventory is good. Talents we need to look at. Mortal Coil. Horrifies an enemy target into fleeing, incapacitated for 3 seconds. Okay. Reduce the damage dealt by burning rush by 10%. I feel like that could be a pretty useful ability. Increases movement speed by an additional 20%. Yeah. Let's grab that one. You know what I love about the old world in retail is I love the increased view distance. I really wish they could bring the increased view distance and the better skybox lighting to classic Cataclysm and Mop. Because yeah, it's so cool to be able to see that far off into the distance, man. It just creates an entirely different vibe. I really do enjoy it. Alright, now it's this guy that's hanging out with the crashed airplane here. Destroy Twilight Landshaper. Okay, so it's just one guy. And that's happening back here in the area where the Trog Islands used to be, actually. I wonder what the limit is on how many imps you can have out at one time. We seem to have quite a lot. I like kind of trying to get as many out as I can. Oh, look at this. We got a named guy. It's going to be worth a pretty big chunk of XP. Alright, that's all the boars we need, that's all the stingers we need. Let's grab this document here. And then we will go north and fight this named guy. Talk to Ashlyn Stonesmirk near Mogrash Stronghold in Lochmodan. Alright, that's right nearby. Let's do this one first. Let's take a look at talent points. We have one back in the Demonology tree. Soul Strike teaches your primary Felguard the following ability. Okay, we're not really using a Felguard. I wonder if we should be. We definitely have a Felguard. Let's pull the Felguard out. Let's just see what he does. It can't hurt, right? Dreadstalker attacks have a chance to trigger an additional time, could be good. Bile Scourge Bombers. Tear open a portal in the nether above the target location, from which several Bile Scourge will pour out and crash onto the ground over 6 seconds. That's cool. That's an AoE. Or, infuse your Felguard with Demonic Strength and command it to charge. I don't want to really have to command it. I think maybe we'll take the AoE. Spiteful Reconstitution. Implosion deals 10% increased damage, consuming a demonic core. Has a chance to summon a wild imp. Okay. Huh. Let's go here for now. And give the Dreadstalkers another chance to bite. Our Felguard he's so small. He's just a little guy. I kind of wish they could make him at least as tall as the character model so we could take him seriously. It's hard to take a demon seriously when they're really short, you know what I mean? Like, the Felguards used to be really intimidating. He's still buff, but he's just small. He's like a buff 5-year-old. Like, I don't know. It's hard to take him seriously. Okay, moving on. Servants of Cho'Gall kill 7 Mogrash ogres. And clutching at chaos, pull up 10 nascent elementium spikes from the ground of the Mogrash stronghold. Look at that, another rare guy. We are running into lots of rares, and I like it. Okay, now we're gonna go defeat Gore. And I'm assuming he's gonna be at the back of the cave. That's what it looks like. Oh no, I didn't read the quest before I took it. What's he gonna do with us? We're on an automatic flight somewhere. I have no idea where it's gonna take us, and I'm a little bit worried. Man, okay. Maybe we won't leave. As long as we don't leave the zone, we're okay. Maybe it'll deposit us somewhere over this way. Ooh, you know what? Yeah, it looks like we're leaving the zone. It's okay, the Hearthstone is set to the Stout Logger Inn, so if they take us somewhere weird, we'll just hearth back. We got some stuff we have to turn in still. Maybe he's just taking us on a flight to survey the damage done to the dam. Let's hope for that. Yeah, we might stay here in the lock area. Maybe, yeah, maybe he's gonna fly us over here. That's what it looks like. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Alright, that might be everything in the zone that we have. Excuse me. My allergies have been really bad. Since I've been making myself wake up earlier so I have time to record these, the only negative thing about waking up earlier for me is that my allergies are super bad in the morning. I'm back on daily Claritin, but it's probably going to take a few days for it to have a lot of an effect. I'm going to shoot over to the Farstrider Lodge first, and then we'll hearth back to the Stout Lager Inn. Let's go ahead and vendor all of our junk. Let's vendor basically everything. These must be just all of the Explorer League documents that we found while we've been running around. So there's 6 of them overall. I don't know how many we found. Locate Holdar, Mirren, and Sean. I think this one might lead us to the excavation site. Looks like it's going to be a breadcrumb out that way. But we will do that next time, guys. I'm going to take a break right here for today. And when we come back, we will head over to find Holdar, Mirren, and Sean. And I think that's going to lead us into the excavation site. And then that will probably be the last of the questing that we have to do here in the lock. And after that, we'll be moving on to the wetlands. Thank you guys very much for joining me today. If you're digging the series, leaving a like really helps me out immensely. And I appreciate those that do. Until next time, guys, take care of yourselves out there in the real world and take care of each other. And we will see you back in Azeroth again very soon. Bye for now.